You know who I hate the most? Cheaters. Especially cheaters who are acting like they're not cheating. And especially in the games. Oh boy, especially in Pokemon Go. You know, imagine that you're a hyperactive player who is actually doing something around 80 kilometers per day, spending your hard-earned money to the game, trying your absolute best, driving to the nearest city, sometimes even twice a week, not having a driving license because you're not adult, and overall being a hardcore player, but then cheater goes in and says to you, "F you." And yes, I know, this is the first worst problem in video game overall, but in Pokemon Go this problem is worse than you thought it is. If you play Pokemon Go more than 6 minutes, then you know probably what spoofing is. This method of cheating is actually the most common one. For this you can basically teleport wherever you want. For example, Sydney, New York, overall big major city in civilization. You may think, but Hook, it's not like this so bad for all legit players. They can only mess with you in gym or something like this. Wrong! In spoofing tools you got more options to just teleport, man. And if you spoof, you're destroying the game economy. You're asking me why? Oh, there's a simple answer for that. In most of tool or spoofing your location, there is an option to check where the located nearest 1% IV Pokemons are. Yes, if you didn't know that, now you know. So that means if you're using this type of method for shiny hunting Pokemons, you're breaking the value of Shundos in this game, and let me explain how this works. Those are odds for Shundo Pokemon in the wild with full odds. Pretty big amount, right? And those are the odds for the shiny Pokemon, and yeah, they are pretty rare too, as you can see. But with the tools that comes with spoofing app, you can forget about 4096, and there you are. Chances for Shundo are 1 in 500 with those spoofing tools. So those are only chances for shiny, right? Yes! And this is the biggest problem of spoofing. You're cutting odds in 8.192 times. Basically 8 times. So in conclusion, odds for Shundo for legit player are 0.02%. For full odds for wild no boosted Pokemon, for spoofer those are 0.2%. 0.2%! Those are the odds for regular shiny Pokemon for legit player.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
So if you're spoofing to catch 100% IV shiny, you make those Shundos 8 times less valuable. You're rating the statistics and economy and rarity for those Shundos and 100% IV overall by 8 times! 8 times! The Niantic has to adapt to the people who use such methods. They have to rotate things to make harder to find or get them. And this cause the legitimate players are after a very internal damage. For example, imagine that your average player finds 100% IV after say 1000 tries. But the person who has access to the location of such a Pokemon has those 1 in 1 chances. So Niantic must reduce the chances of such a Pokemon appear to increase their value. The best is, people who do cheating will not have any problem with this because they know where such a Pokemon is, whatever it takes. Only now, instead of flying to such a Pokemon every 5 minutes, they're going to do it every 15 minutes. And you have to intensify 3 times more to find such a Pokemon. This is why spoofing is the worst. Or is it? In the world of cheaters in Pokemon Go, there is one more cheat that's common, just like spoofing apps. And his name is David. David makes you statistics right here. Oh, and right here goes up as fuck. Basically, this thing is hatching your eggs, making sure your weekly is going to be at least 50 kilometers, and your first number in total activity is pretty damn high. This is the example of person who is playing legit, and this is the person who is using Defeat. Wow, this is quite high compared to analysts of Pokemon Go. But you may ask, why this is the worst cheat? We're going to step into XL Candy Update. First of all, full credits going to First of all, full credits going to Count Jansla because he explained how David became the worst cheat after Niantic introduced the possibility to finding XL candies with your body in Pokemon Go in the first place. Thanks, man. So after the update I mentioned before, finding XL candies with your body start to be a possibility. You must admit, this update was pretty good. But at the same time, again, because of cheaters. For example, Legit player, this change was pretty damn okay. I mean, getting XL candy faster is always a good thing, right?
Look how they mess with my boy.
In Pokemon Go, there is something that is called Go Battle League. And in this Go Battle League, you can battle overall PvP. That I personally hate with the bottom of my heart. And in this PvP, there is sometimes a Master League. And this is the main reason why David is the worst. Master League is a PvP section that have unlimited with CP require. You see it now? People who are not have any Pokemon maxed out at level 50 are going to be at disadvantage greatly. Person who won't max out the Pokemon to level 50 need to have at least 296 XL candies, statistically sometimes more, sometimes less. To gain such an amount, you need to walk up to 5,960 kilometers to gain 296 XL candies. For legendary Pokemon, it's just walking. And this amount is even bigger because XL candy is not guaranteed. For daily users, to gain such XL candy is just sitting at home for about 10 maybe days. I don't know. I never used one before. You get the idea. And again, Niantic has to adapt to such a players again to improve the game balance, which legal players only lose. And they're damaged again. By the way, this is the main reason I stopped playing PvP in Pokemon Go. If you still like human dignity, stop cheating because you're killing the economy of Pokemon Go.